My name is Nur Fazima. I will present the introduction of our assignment. The green movement has spread largely across society, including to construction industry, to build environmentally responsible building. Such kind of building mainly called sustainable buildings or green buildings. Sustainable buildings are using the valuable resources such as energy, water, material, and land more efficiently than conventional building. Moreover, the following benefits encourage the adoption of sustainable buildings concept in the industry. Buildings are the highest consumers of resources in the world. For example, 40% of the European Union total energy consumption is related to the building sector. Additionally, in the US, buildings are responsible for 70% of the electricity consumption and 40% of the world raw material depletion. Due to the high amount of energy consumption as well as expansion of the building sector, regulators increasingly concentrate on setting rules regarding sustainability aspects. The construction industry has a major role to play, such as sustainable planning, sustainable design, sustainable construction, sustainable building, and infrastructure to address the triple bottom line, a combination of environmental, economic, and social concerns. Triple bottom line suggests that sustainability will be achieved in the intersection of social, economic, and environmental performance, where a decision will not only result in economic benefits but also affect environment and society in a positive way.
My name is Feni Shafira Mitraiman. I would like to present about literature review. The challenges in managing construction activity in relation with sustainability. According to Frank 2002, the project manager has direct influence over 34 until 47% of the project success. Based on this previous study, it is clear that project managers play an important role in determining the success of the project. As the green building construction phenomena continues to grow and gain popularity, there is a need to better construction to attribute that the project manager should be processed to manage green construction project. Competency of the project manager. According to Crawford 2000, input competency refer to the knowledge and skill that the person brings to the job. Personal competence are personal characteristic underlying a person capability to execute a project, while output competency relate to the performance that the person at the job place. This qualification combined to access competence. The classification bears some similarity with the classification, especially in relation to the personal and output competency. Knowledge area and skill of the project manager. Project management competency is attained by the combination of knowledge acquired during training, skill developed through the experience, and the application of the acquired knowledge, so that the knowledge area required by the project manager in practice, however, transcend the scope covered by accreditation of the bodies to be more complex and diverse than in most other industries. The project manager must be first possess knowledge of the technical aspect of the industry to the extent of the she or he to be understand the product and service being built and delivered. Green building construction. The construction of the green building can be part of the overall plan for sustainable corporate development. According to Kuba 2010, green buildings are designed for optimum energy efficiency and construct with the preference for natural, reclaimed, and recycled materials. This building provides healthier, more comfortable, and productive indoor environment for occupants by maximize the efficient usage of the resource like energy, water, and raw materials. Challenges in managing construction project. First, construction material and cost. Second, construction method and technology. Third, changes in working environment procedure, communication, leadership, motivation. Construction materials and costs. The market environment suggests that the planning process can be portrayed as the process of approving the use of new green technology and recycled material can be lengthy time. A lengthy approval process presents a challenges to project manager as they must develop the schedule and approve progress payment to vendor and supplier. As compared to the conventional project, green project tends to cost more to construct. A capital cost for the green project range from 1 to 25 higher percent. The higher costs are due to design complexity and the modeling costs needed to integrate green practice into the project. Higher costs also associate with the green materials and using green construction technology. Construction method and technology. A project manager implement a project plan by authorizing the execution of activity to produce project deliverable. Often, green technology requires complicated technique and construction process set by Zhang et al. 2012. Tagaza and Wilson 2004 suggest that one of the main challenges in green building should be technical difficulties experienced during the construction process. Similar, the design can be more complicated than conventional building due to the evaluation of alternative material and system. A green technology certain obstacle for developer, client, and contractor because insufficient knowledge or technical expertise and unfamiliarity with the product, material, system, or design. The main challenges is that green technology are usually more complicated and different from conventional technology. Changes in working environment procedure, communication, leadership, motivation. Communication is especially critical for the green project in order to convey that the sustainable practice aspect from the team members. Interest among team members is important. Although the project manager may not directly deal with the workers on site, their works play a significant role in the success of the project. If the workers lack of the necessary of technical skill or are unaware of the correct procedure, they might have negative impact on achieving a project success. The sequencing for green construction may require the project manager to be more detailed when planning the project. Communication management is also um, as important for the project manager have to be ensured that information is communicated and effective to all the various parties to involve in the pre-project process include grant specialists and architect to be follow the rules and procedure and give motivation and leadership to the others workers.
Roles of stakeholders. Firstly, developer. Developer can use natural elements such as trees and waterways, creating more green areas by improving landscape selecting green materials that are biodegradable and non-toxic for the projects, minimizing energy use or going for renewable energy sources. Developers can also set up waste reduction programs to train site workers and tie up with local recycling companies at construction sites. Sustainability issues should be introduced and committed as early as possible in the project process to give maximum impact. Developers can also promote sustainability projects to the buyer. By playing their role in promoting construction projects towards sustainability, they can increase knowledge of buyer on sustainable project as well. Developers can also promote the long-term cost saving of their development that complies with the green rating that promotes energy efficient. Secondly, contractor. Contractor can order materials that comply to sustainable construction. Other than that, contractor can purchase reusable material, such as signage should be designed to be reusable on future projects. Cupboards for flooring or casework protection should be ordered with 100% recycled content. Next, contractor use BIM technology and contractor can also provide list of sustainable activities to be implemented. By providing a list of the sustainable activities to be implemented, along with the requirements and benefits, and they should also request feedback and confirmation from all players on the job site. Next, consultant. Consultant can help in develop strategic sustainability plans, where consultant can offer a wide variety of service to improve sustainable business practice, including conduct company assessment for carbon, energy, water, waste, hazard material, environment impact, and others. Also, consultant can also review document at each phase. By reviewing the document at each phase, they can check the progress of the construction, either it follows the sustainability requirement requested by client or not. Consultant can also focus on sustainable design. The consultant should focus on sustainable design, modular buildings, and components that can be adapted or reused easily, and proper waste management. Fourthly, supplier. Suppliers supply construction material that are long life service and has recycled content and saving resources. For example, PU cold insulation. PU insulation has excellent thermal insulation, moisture resistant, good fire resistant, edging resistant, bearing capacity, and high durability. Supplier can comply green specification in the tender document, where they must comply with a small proportion of green specification in the tender document, as in terms of materials, selection, and allow postage deliver. And they can also submit sustainability reports by giving the evidence and confidence the entire project is a sustainable one. Supplier can supply specific natural and local materials. Natural materials are generally low in embodied energy and toxicity than man-made materials. They require the less processing and are less damaging to the environment. Second last is the construction worker. Construction worker can attend courses regarding sustainability project. They can gain knowledge and play their roles on managing construction project towards sustainability. Construction worker can also use low consumption on sanitary fittings by using sustainable urban drainage system, rainwater harvesting, and greywater circling. Make use of water by mixing of concrete, wetting of dry surfaces, washing of equipment, and others. By control watering system and recycling, they can help the construction project sustainably. And construction worker can also work on sustainable recycling. Next is the authorities. Authority providing incentive to the developer. Tax incentive can be given to developer which achieving a certain green rating. Authority can also promote new developments which adopt green technology, and they can also launch a rating system known as GBI, Green Building Index. The rating system provides opportunity for the developer to design and construct green, sustainable buildings that can provide energy and water saving as a healthier indoor environment.
Recommendation. Firstly, it is suggested to conduct case studies regarding project managers' role in sustainable building process in order to increase its reliability and validity. It is also recommended that such a case study considers the experienced project manager opinions about the role that they can have in the whole process of sustainable building to overcoming the barriers and using the drivers. Secondly, it will be helpful to research on how to improve the project manager's role in the sustainable building process. This research could be done based on the skill that project managers should have to play their role as effective as possible and to help them to fulfill their responsibilities. In the design phase of a project, companies have many opportunities to make eco-friendly choice. For instance, company may have choose recycled or natural building material that produce less CO2 when they are manufactured. Design team must also consider the durability of a building or structure, as well as its long-term waste production and energy consumption needs. Building design can include renewable energy sources like solar panel, smart appliance, and aircon system. A strategy window placement to maximize the use of natural light. Ishikawa diagram based on the result of studies in critical success factors in project. First, client. The client component grouping comprise client concern, satisfaction, and ability. This component emphasizes that successful projects are implemented with the involvement of client. Client should be able to show his or her concern and induce pressure to the project team members by laying emphasis on the common goal of the project in terms of time, cost, and quality. Second, time. Time is also another prerequisite for the success of the project. This component includes speed, commitment, and scheduling. Client emphasis on time by putting pressure on the project team member can be treated as a powerful force to push the team member to their optimum performance. Next, manpower. Manpower is widely recognized as an important factor for the success in the project. It reflects all the project members and affected people are strongly interested in project such as project manager, project team leader, and other team members. It should be implied that these resources are the engines that drive the project into success. Next, management component. Management component play a vital role in order to make the project a success. It consists of most of the common managerial action like planning, organizing, leading, and controlling an establishment of different management divisions. Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling are the basic principles in management strategy. Next, money. This component is undeniable, the most crucial in making the whole project run. A project can only be started when this component exists in nature, and it shows the importance of its availability in the project. This component comprises budgeting and controlling as well as commitment. Client financial ability must be very solid in funding the project. Lastly, material. Last but not least, this component also determines the success of the project. Quality of the material was ranked 5 among the other factors. If the quality of the material meets the client requirement, definitely the quality of the output will achieve a very high satisfaction from the client.
My name is Maslinda Shafira. I represent the innovation. Innovation indeed to be an effective management tool for supporting innovation in construction project management. It gives the potential for the manager to enhance their project management process and enable them to cope with change and development in external and internal environment. Innovation which are strategic management, internal innovative work environment, external innovative work environment, and effective stakeholder management and project management. First, strategic management. At the beginning, each organization should focus on specific areas of interest by making strategic management. Without a clear vision, mission, and objective, organization cannot survive in such turbulent environment, especially the construction environment. Therefore, organization needs to have a clear vision that embraces innovation beside defining the optimal desired future state to what an organization is focused on achieving in 5, 10, or more years. Internal innovative work environment. Top managers have to provide an internal innovative work environment for all individuals within the organization. Besides, enhanced construction industry requires a good internal atmosphere and innovative culture to motivate staff to think in creative ways, and requires also open-minded and supportive top management to create the challenges and push people to think out of the box. Moreover, for continuous improvement, organization needs to provide reward and recognition for creative work besides offering the sufficient requirements and training for their employees. For the external innovative work environment, companies need to create external innovative work environment. Company also needs continually to cope with change and react to the external force of change such as customer, competitor, suppliers, technology, economic, social, environmental, and political variables. Effective stakeholder management and project management. Project management and stakeholder management must be working in an integrated manner to ensure success. Project manager also must have a capability in managing stakeholder management and project management. Project management provides project manager with the capability needs to manage the scope, time, cost, quality, risk, and procurement necessary to accomplish all interrelated tasks. Thus, in order to ensure the success of construction projects, challenging project management, including innovation, should be integrated with effective stakeholder management.
For conclusion, the process use environmentally friendly material during the construction process that can save 250 metric ton of CO2 emission annually, according to Environmental Group LEED. Furthermore, according to a new report by Dodge Data Analytics, green building continues to double every 3 years, with 60% of construction projects expected to be green by 2018, and roughly 70% of the survey respondents citing lower operating costs as the greatest benefits of building greens. This study indicates that project managers should meet some challenge in order to integrate sustainable concept to the project. The challenge exists due to the extra focus in the sustainable buildings. Cost, quality, and time are focused in conventional construction, whereas minimization of resources depletion, minimization of environmental degradation, and creating a healthy built environment are more criteria that should be considered in the sustainable buildings. As a conclusion, project managers have significant role in successfully delivering a sustainable building project because of the possibility of playing role in dealing with the challenge in sustainable building process, providing possibilities for better communication and coordination between stakeholders both in design and construction process is one of the most important role that they should take.